Hey guys, Chad the Ghost Hunter here, and it is Sunday and the end of 2 days here behind me at the Nickerson-Snead house. And right now I'm in Glade Spring, Virginia. And let me tell you, we had the Wraith Chasers with us here, Mike and Chris, myself and my crew, and we had an amazing time inside this pre-Revolutionary War cabin built into this federal style, I guess it's federal style, plantation at one time. Now it was a private residence, and now it's basically a museum. And once a year during Halloween, they turn it into a haunted attraction. But this was the backdrop over the last 2 nights as a Ghost Hunt Weekends exclusive, as we did an event here with fans from all over the country that joined us for photos, autographs, meet and greet, and then a lights out ghost hunt. And I'm going to give you a little walk around inside with the lights on. This is the old doctor's office right here. The doctor had this for a while. And let me show you how convenient this is. We're gonna walk around just a little bit. Oh my God, I look so horrible today. My eyes are puffy. The allergies are ridiculous out here. But anyways, this is a great location for us. Look at the hotel. The hotel is literally right here in the same parking lot. And we just walk right over to the event site. So I'm gonna go in through the back door. I'm gonna give you guys a little tour. Here's the hotel. Nice accommodations for an older hotel. And I like it because literally we just walk right here and we're inside. Fans actually go in through the front door. But I'm gonna walk you through and show you what we did. Let me turn some lights on in here. Woo! Let's turn that off. We don't need night vision. It's daylight. Anyways, let me start at the beginning and walk my way through. And walk you through exactly what a guest who checked in with us and joined us, what they would have experienced. So here's the front door right here. It's all locked up right now. But people would come in this front door, and then this is the first thing that they would see. The staircase here. And we would have, and then there's a little parlor room here to the left. We would have our crew here checking guests in, and they would head around this way we had a merchandise table set up here with Ghost Hunt Weekends exclusive merchandise, including a custom shirt, because I know you guys come to our events and we always have shirts made for every event. So we had a shirt here. See, this is a hallway. And then inside here was the meet and greet area where we had a Q&A session. No, I'm sorry, this wasn't the meet and greet area. This is the Q&A area here. I stood there by the fireplace, kicked the event off, and then had Mike and Chris do a little Q&A session with all the fans that were here as we talked about the history and the haunts of this building, as well as our past experiences. So guests would take their seat, and then they would continue down this hallway here into this room, where we had this room here. We had Mike and Chris, and they had their merchandise set up, and people did photos and autographs. This room here is the original cabin. So back all the way back before the Revolutionary War, this is all it was just this little room right here. This was the entire cabin. So anyways, people would come in here, then they would take a seat. Of course, this would be my view. I would be standing here talking to everyone. We had a packed house. It was great. We had it very themed in here. Music and lights, the Ghost Hunt Weekends way. Then everyone would, after the Q&A, fans would come into this room, and we had this fireplace lit all up as a backdrop, and we did photos in here. We had a photo op, and people could use their phones, and we had our crew taking pictures with the guys, and then they would continue back out. Then we broke into some small groups, did ghost hunting. So let me show you the first location that we went. Actually, we'll do it. We'll go here. We would go up the stairs. Give you a little look around. We would go up the stairs here, where I called the coffin room. This was actually the room of because there's a coffin here, an old one. And this was the bedroom of the lady of the house. Now I stayed here by myself, not by myself, but with two other crew members. I actually slept on the floor right there on an air mattress. This was the only room that had a heater at that time. I heard people talking at about 4 a.m. coming from this direction. So I thought it has to be somebody outside. So I got up and looked. And of course I couldn't see anyone out there. And it was real foggy, because I thought, well, maybe it's just somebody at the hotel and we can hear them. And then later I heard boot steps, and then knew I wasn't alone in the house. This is the children's room. Great EVPs in this room here. Actually feels a little heavy in here right now. You can see there's toys. We've had these cabinets or whatever closets. We've heard them rattle. We've heard knocking in this room. Look at that. Like if that isn't enough to creep you out. And then, so this was a good room for investigating. Then we would rotate into this room, which was the doctor's office. And when this was the doctor's office at one time. Now Brandon and I were in here investigating, and a group was coming in, and right over here there was some glass bottles, old medicine bottles. One actually flew off of this all the way across the floor, all the way to here. Right when we walked in, freaked us out, and I thought, well, maybe it was just on the edge, and us walking on the old wood floors here, maybe it caused a vibration and it fell. We tried several times the bottles are all still right there. So these were actually lined up, though. They were on the table here, and one of these, it was a larger bottle. It was probably this one, but they were back. They were back like that, and they were lined up. And it flew and rolled all the way across. Let me line some up. See if we can get anything to happen. I'm here in the house alone. I'm here by myself. Can you move these bottles? You did it before. I'm getting cold chills in here, which is weird. My camera just kind of moved on its own, which was really weird. I don't know if you noticed that on the footage. I heard footsteps in there. Dude, I'm totally in here by myself. Can you move these bottles, please? Can you move something in this room, please? Can you please move these bottles? These old medicine bottles? You knocked them onto the floor. You've knocked them onto the floor before. Could you do it now? Maybe not. Anyways, let's move on through here. This was another, maybe a patient's room for recovery. And we would rotate and go this way. This is a porch that was built on later. Go down the stairs here. Look at these. Surgical tools for bleeding victims. We would go in here. And the next location would be down here in this basement. Oh, it's tight and straight down. And this is the original foundation of the original cabin that was built before the Revolutionary War here. And if you look up, you'll see this is the original timber. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, this is real heavy in here. If you're sensitive and you can pick up things, leave me something in the comments section about what you possibly feel in here. Now look at this. There's some old carvings. Here it is. Right there. They think it's a church with people going into it. They had plexiglass over this, but I don't know why it's not over it now. And there's some other carvings. There's some more right there. So supposedly this is where they stored bodies during the Civil War. When it was too cold to bury them outside, they couldn't dig into the ground because the ground was too solid. So they would store bodies down here because it was cold until the ground was enough to where they could take them outside and bury them properly. See if we can get anything in here. Let's turn the lights out. Any soldiers here? Anyone in here besides me? Do you like it when we come to visit? If you're upstairs, can you stomp around so I can hear you? Were you happy that the doctor was here that lives so close to the battlegrounds? I'm all alone and vulnerable here. Now's your chance to make a sound. Last chance before I leave. Can you manifest yourself here where I can see you? Can you make a sound of any kind? Show yourself to me before I leave. Can you show yourself? There's a little noise back here. It may just have been my foot, but I don't know. Hey, do that again. Thought I just heard a little sound behind me. I don't know what it was. It may have been a pebble in my shoe, or like gravel in here. Maybe stuck to my shoe, possibly, but I'm not sure. Maybe you can make a sound one more time before I have to go. Make a sound behind me. Knock loudly. That was me. Knock back where I can find you. This is crazy. It feels heavy in here. When you're alone, it's a different feel. That is for sure. Alright, let's turn the light on so I can see. Ooh, okay. Let's go up. Oh, these stairs are straight up and tight. Anyways, we're back up top. And then at the end of the night, when we got done, this is our setup here. We travel with our own catering because we set up some hot dogs and chili and waters for everyone. So we supplied food and drinks for the fans. And then after that, the guests had a little free time to roam. Look at these artifacts here. See if we can get a shot of that. I can't get back far enough. Oh, shh, listen. walking or something. Hello? Dude, I heard somebody. I know I did. Oh, there was. It's upstairs. Hey, I heard you upstairs. Dude, I know you guys heard that. It was coming out of this room. Hey, didn't I have this door open? I did. I didn't shut this door back. I'll have to go back and look at the footage. Pretty confident I did not shut that door. Hey, I heard you up here. Can you do that? Feels kind of heavy. Dude, I heard that. I hope you guys did too. Let's check these bottles. Now they look the same. Hey, I gotta go. Ooh, man, this room gives me the chills. I'm in the exact same spot. I got cold chills all over me. Look. See it? Man, I got goose. Look at that. Look. Whew. You must be here. Can you move that bottle? Move these bottles. Can't you move a bottle? One of these. I need some medicine. I have to go. I just heard knocking again. Hey. It's like no matter where you go, the noise is coming from the next room or an area you're not in. Well, anyways, guys, that's the walkthrough recap of the weekend. We had great activity. We actually had a ball roll down the stairs, which was amazing. We had some ladies that were sensitive, psychics, whatever they were. They said, put a ball on the stairs. The little boy wants to roll the ball. We put a ball at the top of these stairs. We were in this room in here, and we hear, doo, 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 doo. This door was shut, and we come out and the ball is at the floor here. So we heard it and nobody moved it around. So it was amazing. We set a camera up to see if we could capture it again. The camera went off. And then right here on this table here, we had a case, and that case ended up slamming shut. And of course we didn't film it. Look at that. Oh, wow, I feel out of breath death in here all of a sudden. Crazy. Death mask from somebody. Anyways, we'll be coming back here. Go to ghosthuntweekends.com. You'll see all the dates that we're going to be here coming back. Next weekend, I'm going to be at the Thomas House Hotel in Red Boiling Springs. And then we're also headed to Tracy City, June 19th, right outside of Chattanooga. Crazy history there. We're going to be investigating a bakery. Dinner is included. And a cemetery that closes at dark, but we have exclusive access from the police chief and the mayor to be out there and investigate. And thank you everybody who attended with us for these amazing 2 nights here. And we hope to see you soon at an event. GhostHuntWeekends.com. Chad the Ghost Hunter. Till next time.